words of Queen Eclipsa, all knowledge is good knowledge. But see, if you would come right here and do something cute, that'd be a great intro. That is absolutely perfect. Yeah, that was perfect. Hello new friends, hello old friends, and welcome to my channel. For those who don't know, my name is May, and I'm not going to ask for subscribers today because this is not my normal content. Usually I unbox things or taste test things. This is the next video that I'm recording, so I do that kind of stuff. But one of my other hobbies is historical fashion. I don't know why I said it like that. Like I should be shy about it. I enjoy dresses. Like, it's okay. It's okay to like vintage dresses. But anyway, one of the things that I like about vintage fashion is the nifty hairstyles. Fashion isn't just like the clothing, it's the clothing and the underclothing and the hair and the accessories. And when it comes to hair, I am personally growing my hair long, and I was looking for things to do with long hair to just get it out of my way, because I want it to be long, I just don't want it to be down. Does that make sense? Probably not. But I like having long hair because then I can do a bunch of stuff with it, but sometimes I don't want to have to do a bunch of stuff with it. So I reached back in history and found, I don't know why I'm going to do this. I don't trust my editing software to actually put the pictures up, so I'm going to show you on my phone. But I found English hair snoods. Yeah, it's a fancy hairnet. And none of the pictures that I'm using today are mine. It's all literally just ripped off Google. It's screenshots from Google. So where do I start here? Okay, I'm gonna start this little slideshow of mine with where you think you've heard the word snood before. Because I know someone's like, snood? What's a snood? It's the flibby bit that goes over a turkey's beak. So that is the most common snood. The second most common is this weird scarf thing. If you just search snood, first you get the turkeys and then you get these. It's like a weird mix of turkey scarves. But the English snoods are, again, literally just hairnets. And it goes way back. This is a medieval hair snood. Like, how crazy is that? Look how long her hair is. So also, please forgive the race car noises. My roommate is home. So yeah, it's a hairnet. It holds your hair. And then, okay, bye. These are some examples of Renaissance snoods. They're basically just fancy hairnets with little decorations. I have one like this, but the holes are too big and my hair keeps falling out. I think I've worn it on this channel before. Anyway, and these are examples of Victorian English hair snoods. These are the most like this one. Fun fact, my mom says that my great-grandmother used to wear ones like this too. So, I mean, cool family history, right? Who doesn't love a little bit of family history? And these are examples of English hair snoods from the 30s and 40s during World War II. So nobody wants to be fighting with long hair when you're running for your life. I'm sorry, that's just a fact. Is that going to stay in the video? I don't know. Who knows? So yes, these are all examples of English hair snoods. Oh, and the medieval one. Okay, so now that we know what a snood is, and I have fully info dumped all of the information on you, someone mistook this for a Jamaican tam. These are some examples of Jamaican tams. And to be fair, they are both crocheted hair bags. But the biggest difference is, because, okay, do you see how these are all worn either on the forehead or hairline, much like a hat? Even this one here, that looks the most like an English snood. And you can see on all the snoods, they're worn much farther back. This is much, much farther back. Am I going the right way here? Yeah, okay, so they're worn more like, back more like a headband. I want this, and then I want it bigger. There we go. So you can see in all of these, they've got like their bangs sticking out. And, oops. Here in the Victorian era, they didn't have bangs, but they still had their front bits sticking out. So the easiest way to tell the difference between a English hair snood and a Jamaican tam is that the snood is worn farther back. So, yeah, that's... Oh, right. I forgot to talk about Scottish tams. So in my insane research, I came across these. These are Scottish tams. And this is a little golf hat from the cartoons. And then, yeah, I've got the Jamaican tam examples. Also, Jamaican tams tend to have lots of different colors, whereas snoods tend to be just one single color. And a lot of them... Where's the example of just them now? I guess that's it. So a lot of them have like little jewels or pearls. That's the word. Because I have one that has little plastic pearls. Like these. So anyway, the other thing that I wanted to say about the snoods, because I love them, is that you can like choose how big the snood is. So like if I wanted my hair to be like double this, because it's actually like, I'll show you in a second. I'll take my hair down and I'll show you how long it is. But this is like the short one, and this is like my medium one. And there was an example of a longer one. Where did it go? That one? This one? It's pretty long. But the other, I swear I had it. There it is. Derp. This one. That one's pretty long. So like they come in different like sizes. But the biggest thing to remember is that snoods are just hair nets. Like English snoods are hair nets. They're worn back on the head like a headband, and that's the biggest difference. Just the way they're worn. Anyway, if you give me a second, I'll show you guys how long my hair actually is, since I'm finished with all of the information that I had. Comment below, are there any tams or snoods that I'm missing? I showed you the scarf, right? But apparently this is also a snood. So, I also aired, I think, I'm trying to think of all the different hats that I can think of. But, yes. If I've forgotten anything, if I've forgotten anything, or if there's more information that you have that you could give on any of it. None of this was a deep dive or anything, it was just like, I like info dumping. This video was just me hanging out, talking to my friends about my hobby, historical fashion. Anyway, so, right. Don't judge me, I'm wearing Jaws pajama bottoms. No, they don't go with anything else that I'm wearing, but... Okay, so let's see here. Stand up straight, shoulders back, and it's this long. So, yeah. You can see why I might want something to put it in. Especially because, I'm just rambling now, but I'm going to share this with you anyway. I have a bad shoulder, and there are some days when I can't lift my arm high enough to put it in a ponytail or something, or I don't have the grip strength to, like, braid all this. So these were, like, a literal lifesaver when I found them. I love them so much. So, that's it. That's all. Thank you for listening to me ramble about English hair snoods, because I'm kind of a loser. I know this wasn't like a lot of information, like I didn't deep dive or anything like that. It's just like a very surface level, look what I found. I love them. Look how they're like this thing, but different. And like this other thing, but different. Anyway, I think it's cool, and they're not popular anymore. So someone will see something like this and like jump to conclusions. So I guess I just want the information to be out there, that English snoods exist and that they're practically ancient and that I love them. And also that there is relief for people like me who both want long hair but also don't want it anywhere near them. Like, don't touch my back, don't touch my face, don't touch anything. Don't. So anyway, that's it. I'm turning off the camera now. Thank you so much for watching, and like I said, I'm not asking for subs. If you like this video though, you can leave a like. Okay, that's it. That's all. I'm done. Bye. Thank you for listening. And like the elaborate braids of like the Edwardian period. What number year is that?